I'm back. My name is Anne. I'm from Belgium. And when I was traveling down the rabbit hole of YouTube, especially BookTube, I saw that a lot of people worked around the theme either Mystery March or March of the Mammoths. March of the Mammoths were all written by dead white male writers, and I thought, I can do better. I can do both at the same time. Yeah, and I did. This chunkster, 1,000 pages of Queen of Mystery, Patricia Highsmith. Her notes and her diaries and notebooks. It came out in 2021, sorry. What a masterpiece. What a masterpiece. 1,000 pages. It's 1.3 kilos, so that must be around 3 pounds, almost. 2.5 pounds. It's a lot. You know, I was when I finished this, I was a bodybuilder, but an intelligent one. So I love this book. It's so brilliantly written. Patricia Highsmith is, of course, as you know, one of America's finest authors. She was first discovered with her first novel, Strangers on a Train, which was also turned into a movie by Mr. Hitchcock himself. And then she wrote The Talented Mr. Ripley, and then fame started. But Patricia Highsmith is even more than her stories, a very interesting person, very complicated, very impossible actually, probably to live with. And she was an alcoholic from the beginning, from her early 20s, even before her 18, just after college, she started drinking. And she never stopped. She never saw a reason why she would stop. And she had a lot of girlfriends, never had a really serious relationship. Once she was in love with somebody, with a woman or a man, she immediately had other relationships, and it was all very complicated. And she's a very, very complicated character, and that's why this is so so interesting to read, because you can see. You follow her from the moment from first her early years, she was born in 1921, and then she keeps up her diary till 1940, and then after that she really starts writing a lot more. And on one hand, this is a book that is very interesting when you want to learn more about writing. This is also a very interesting book when you want to learn more about reading and the classics, and how she thought about them, and what books she read, and because she mentions them a lot. And but it's also beautiful prose, and you can really feel how she develops in becoming an avid reader and writer into a genius. And her prose evolves, and so you can feel how she becomes better and better and better. But then also you feel the turning point from becoming a very good writer into an alcoholic who can write. And that's the pain. The last 200 pages are very painful to read because her mind declines and she becomes irradical, and she becomes a bit of an extremist and a hateful person, and she blames everyone but herself, of course. And it's beautiful, it's painful, it's interesting. It's interesting as sort of, if you really want to know how a person develops, and especially when you have writing aspirations yourself, this is a really beautiful book to see how a person evolves and then declines, and it's amazing. Patricia Highsmith. 1000 pages of pure brilliance. Read it. It came out in 2021. Bye. Weidenfeld and Nicholson. Read it. Beautiful. I read it in a week, so it's doable. This is a perfect book you can read in 2 pages at a time. It's so good. There are a lot of letters and poems in it, and sometimes one sentence that are so. Here on the 3rd of August, 47. She just writes, "There is a way." Brilliant. Oh yes, this last one. That I want to, so beautiful. Where did I put it? Yep, here it is. When she died, they found her notebooks and her diaries somewhere hidden in the closet. And together with that was a little poem she wrote. It's from her notebook 34, yeah? She has written this in 1979. A toast to optimism and to courage. A glass to daring. And a laurel to the one who leaps. Keep that in mind. Patricia Highsmith. She's my spirit animal. Read it.